You are now rocking with the Brunch Hour Podcast, the best hour of the day.
It's the only podcast I listen to.
Hello. With your host, Styles.
I like my red bone, flat, jello, light skin, yellow.
Yeah, listen, I'm still trying to figure out how to start the show officially. 2 seasons in to the new transition and all of that, and I still can't get it together. But it's all right, though. Listen, you got the Leo Dream Team today. Hey.
Like Jordan with the Bulls.
Jordan with the Bulls.
Rodman and Jordan in the building.
That's right, 2023.
Know what I mean?
But tell them who you are.
I am Blessed Jess. Y'all know who I am. If y'all know him, y'all know me by default.
That was a Leo statement. They know who I am. Yeah, that's right. They do.
If you are new to the game, you might not. But if you've been around, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been around for a while,
no, you've been
they would know who I am.
You've been in the orbit. Hold on, let's do this.
I used to be in love with this bitch named me and Jay. Don't fuck with her no more. Now I fuck with Tanqueray.
Hey, yo, bartender, we need
2 shots.
some combo.
What nostalgia?
Yeah, we taking it back. Because what we're going to do and what we haven't been doing, I'm just going to introduce the drink. Listen, I hate the fucking summer, but I do have Jack Daniels Winter Jack, and it's the spiced apple punch. And I don't like it, but it's all I have.
Hey, look, the way the bottle is half gone, the lie detector determined that was a lie. 'Cause somebody been drinking this motherfucker.
Nah, we had a bunch of people over yesterday.
I blame it on the random people that ain't here too.
Yeah, that too. The randos, you know. Shout outs to Lamp, shout outs to Ryan, and shout outs to Shadra. They all have
They're not
PTO.
random.
Yeah, they all have PTO today. Okay.
And
What you drinking?
I am drinking a blend of tea that I personally made. It's some green, some roses, and some lavender.
Why you looking at me like you lying?
Because
the fuck? It should just sound like straight contraband.
I mean, it's the truth. I just don't know. I'll just leave it to the colors.
Okay. The colors.
I'm drinking some colors right now: green, rose, and lavender.
All right. Well, I'm about to play something. I need some answers.
Let's go.
All right. Cool.
You niggas scare me sometimes. Y'all really do. I'm dressed like this. An oversized shirt, hat, shorts. Niggas is still hollering. Like, what's good with y'all? Yo, it just happened again. Like, I'm scared. Like, what the fuck? I'm not even showing my body, nothing. And the way I'm getting catcalled is insane. Like, why am I getting more guys trying to talk to me and approach me dressed like this? Then I do when I'm actually, like, done up. And, like, what? You niggas.
All right, enough of that. Yeah, enough of that. I had to take us off mute. She wildin'. There's nothing to talk about. She wildin'. So my question is this, right? First of all, I don't even understand why she's offended because she has sweatpants on, a baggy t-shirt, a hat, and some headphones, and somebody's trying to talk to her, so she's offended by that. Explain that to me.
Okay, so from a female's point of view, I don't think she's offended. I think she's irritated and frustrated because, as she said, when she puts effort into looking nice,
Right.
They don't do anything. They don't say anything. They're intimidated
Right.
when she actually puts effort into putting clothes on, putting her makeup on, doing her hair. And she probably just getting her work. The way she looking, she probably just getting her work.
No, she came from the gym. Looked like she came from the gym.
From doing something strip,
Yeah.
right. So I think it's probably frustrating as a woman to know that sometimes your efforts aren't appreciated. Cause we like to look nice. We would want you to.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
How do you take compliments? Somebody roll up on you, just be like, "Hey, you look." I mean, nothing crass, nothing crazy, right? But how do you take them? If you got on
Nowadays,
baggy
current
sweats,
day,
yeah, go ahead.
Like if I'm done, either way, I'll say thank you. Or if I'm looking like that, I'll be like, nigga.
But why? Her face is not beat, but she's not ugly.
She's not. but I guess, and I'm trying to be like, this is my Libra moon thing, trying to balance out the opinion, but I guess to a man's credit, it's like, damn, Ma, I see you not even trying and you look good. Let me just say something.
A fucking man. That's exactly where I was going with this.
Okay.
That's where I'm going with this.
But maybe she doesn't think that she's sweaty.
Listen,
She just finished working out.
I don't
She don't
have-
want to hear that shit.
I don't have time for
All
female
right.
self-esteem problems.
And that's probably what it is.
If you got self-esteem problems, I'm trying to uplift you. Because you out here feeling like you walking around looking like Missy in a fucking hefty bag. And I'm telling you, like, Mom, but you might be the one.
Nah, she was going a little heavy with it.
She
Like,
said she was
I hate
scared.
niggas and
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that heavy with it. Not to say that I'm scared, but I'd probably be like, my guy, I ain't got nothing on, but thank you. Like, I
Said, you
ain't.
guys scare me. I'm
No,
like,
that's a little bit too extreme of a.
she act like she outside walking around dripping the garbage juice.
If she's had a prior experience or something, then use those type of words. But we don't have any frame of reference to why you're using that. So if you're just using that in general, I think that's the wrong term to use.
So we free to go?
Yeah, because she overdid it with that.
I think so too.
I think it was overdone.
Honestly, I want to know what y'all think though. You know, I hear what Jess saying. So Jess, you ever walk outside looking crazy?
Very rarely.
But you do though. It's happened though,
It has happened.
right?
I get people looking, but I don't. If I'm looking crazy outside, it's because I'm on a mission. Like, I got some shit that I ain't had time to get ready to go. I need to hurry up and get some shit and get the fuck back home. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you though. You look unapproachable.
got a motherfucking bitch. Do I?
Yeah.
I've heard that often too. And then when motherfuckers talk to me, they be like, well, goddamn, why you just, nah, nigga, like,
What setting is this though?
but maybe,
like how do you somebody taking your order?
do I look unapproachable now?
I don't know. You don't open up your mouth, pause, and you just doing your thing. So
Can we talk about that real quick?
Okay.
Why is pause so important to your vernacular?
It's not.
Because you don't miss
a beat.
any instant of
Yeah.
when pause is supposed to be inserted. I've been waiting for 2 days.
Right.
You have not missed a beat. That shit is weird. Like, it's a talent.
I think it's a New York thing. You know, some people may say that, you know what I mean, I'm insecure, or niggas that say it is insecure, and they just, you know, it's like an affirmation of just being on that side of things. For me, it's not so much that. When I say shit, you might just enter the conversation and not hear what I said prior to that. So I gotta pause it. So I don't want you, I don't have to pause it. And no. All right, so.
Your finger be on the pause button. Like,
Nah, that's a fact. Nah, real shit, I just need to grow up. But I'm not trying to. And if you are offended or annoyed at me saying pause, not you specifically, but fuck you. It's really that simple.
It's just a very interesting observation because you've said it maybe like 69 times.
But every time I said it, though, you was like, yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, the shit you just said was crazy. You know?
You know what a double entendre is, right?
Yeah.
So I could see why pause would be used because of a double entendre situation. But if somebody knows you, do you still like?
It's habitual at this point. It's habitual.
Right.
It's habitual. You know?
That shit is just a talent.
It was so crazy. It's like, all right, in certain places in New York, if you go and you say something and you don't pause it, niggas be like, hey, yo, like they, like you know what I mean? They'll be like, niggas will do that. So
Leslie said it's just like saying son. No, it's not. I can hear. It's son. Do y'all still say son?
we do, but it's how we say. So first of all, and I learned this way back. It's not SON. It's actually SUN. So, and because I had a problem with niggas calling me son, because when I was growing up, it's like, oh, this nigga sonning you. So if he's sonning you, basically, it's disrespectful.
Right.
Right. But then, of course, we switched it as we so often do. So it's not SON, it's SUN rather. You know, so it's kind of like a term of endearment. You know what I mean? It's not, I'm not putting you beneath me when I say son. Now.
Okay.
Back then, yeah. But now,
Okay.
no, it's not that.
How is the rest of the country supposed to know that the meaning
We don't
changed?
give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. There are 5 boroughs in New York, and we all talk a different language. We all speak different.
How
So
are we supposed to know? Okay.
I mean, I guess you got to be from there, you know.
All right. Noted.
No.
Understand?
Main course, it's time to eat. What's on your mind?
We said a lot on that, so I'm gonna let you get to the first. You the honorary, that thing right there. So I'm gonna let you pull up the first topic.
Look, I just want to read this comment real quick. So my homegirl Leslie, shout out to Les on the West Coast. Dolomite too. I did not know this nigga was in California. Like, I really had to. That is wild. But she said she had a wild pause moment. She said, I touched a dude booty during sexy time, and he said pause loud as fuck.
See, now that's a little, that's going extra. You're supposed to set them boundaries way before you even get to touch that booty. You're supposed to know, like, stay away from that. But that's hilarious. And that session, ask her if that session was over after that.
Did he stop as soon as?
Nah, well, did y'all stop?
I would hope that he wouldn't, because goddamn, like, just go with it.
Talking about, that's a whole comedy session at that point.
I mean, if you in the moment and you urging it on, cool. It wasn't a finger.
It wasn't? Well,
I would hope it wasn't a finger.
You gotta ask her. Make sure it wasn't a finger.
Less I need more than these emojis. I need a yes or a no. It's like if it wasn't a finger, then nigga be quiet. Just go with it. Okay, so
you could pick any of those.
Okay.
Any of
so this is fucking hilarious. Like, the fact that this is on the screen is wild.
What's that?
There's a question and it says, please explain the model pose. Why are you slumped in poor posture during the...
I need to know. Niggas be posing. They like, when you see the shit,
dudes or women?
They be like this, and that shit is cute. Like, why is that cute? Okay, so
dudes.
Both.
Oh.
You can't even say dudes or women, because what they do is they cross gender the shit. So dudes are looking like chicks, and chicks are looking like dudes are looking like chicks,
and chicks are looking
like y'all don't even have any space. There's no space for y'all anymore. There's no space for females because dudes is encroaching on your territory. Let's get back to the posing, because we about to go straight left.
But I'm trying to think of myself. Like, I feel like my poses be upright with hella posture.
But I'm talking about like the Givenchy and shit like that, like the shows.
Oh, like real models.
I was scrolling. There was an ad. I seen the ad, and it was like 4 models. Everybody's like, that shit is not cute though. There's nothing about that makes me want to buy your shit.
Professional models.
Why do we even call them professional models? Like, who put them in position to call that shit professional?
Yo, my nigga, when I be looking at the runway shows, I be looking like, who picked these? Who are these niggas?
Who are these niggas? Exactly.
Who are these niggas? Stay away from these niggas.
No, it's a big fact.
Like, and I guess because we're so used to seeing a diverse group of, like, I like my people because we're all shapes, shades, sizes. And when you look at these clothes, they be baggy as fuck on the smallest people with the stupidest looking faces. They be looking miserable as fuck. They be looking like they hate life.
Mm-hmm. All of them.
I don't think any model has ever looked like they liked what they were doing. But as far as when
I'm about to say that was an awkward pause.
Because I'm thinking like I'm trying to think of like a magazine, and when I flip through the pages, I'm looking at just the spread, the outfit, the advertisement, and they do be looking crazy as shit. It be some awkward ass like Pinocchio on a string type of, and maybe that's what the fuck it is. We pose you my bitch, so you got to do what the fuck I tell you to do. So
that's crazy.
Nigga, like Pinocchio is Geppetto, bitch. Like, you do what you my puppet. You my puppet, you do what I tell you to do. And I feel like that might be like a subconscious little power trippy shit from the photographer, from the director. Cause why I just can't stand like I'm at the family reunion? Why I got to be boxed the fuck up and bent the hell up and uncomfortable looking to sell these jeans?
Big fact. I'm over here doing like 8 different things right now. I need to get both of us though. I'm gonna work that out. So boom, that's where we at with it.
But so I think I was just confused about the question because it didn't say professional. I'm thinking just the model pose.
Right.
In general, like the hood nigga pose or the jail pose could be a model pose. I'm thinking, I wasn't thinking professional. You talking about people that get paid
they get
and
paid.
flued out to model clothes.
Yeah, 42nd Street billboards and shit. That shit. and I don't understand it.
Or maybe they're trying to compact all of these motherfuckers into the smallest frame possible, so they got the.
I'll take this shit a
contort.
step further. What about the mannequins? The mannequins even look fucking crazy. Crazy. They be like this and shit. What the fuck is that? It's like a fucking kung fu movie, crab technique. That shit look crazy.
It does.
Right?
You stupid as hell. Not the mannequins. Look, so it was a mall in Norfolk that shit closed. Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to Military Circle. We used to go in the mall, it's the hood mall. And I feel like people would go in there and fuck with the mannequins. And I feel like the employees wouldn't know it. And we just go in that motherfucker and, hold on, let me add you to my motherfucking, God damn it. You at? What you on?
Oh, I'm on what you
What on? Should I do that? Would it be too much?
I think you're doing a lot.
I'm doing a lot. Okay, I'm gonna not do a lot.
I think you're doing a lot.
I'm gonna not.
Continue your talk track.
But yeah, we used to go up in the mall. We used to go up in the mall and the mannequins be like grabbing balls and like if they're next to each other.
That's a pause moment.
Okay.
You should say pause. You gotta pause it.
Why? I'm not a dude. Females don't give a fuck about that.
Fuck
Do
it,
females
grab-
say pause in New York?
The ones in the Bronx do.
Are they
Nah,
like
I'm playing.
niggerish?
Don't come for me.
Look.
Nah, but
I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. you New Yorkers, don't come for me. That's all him. Do females usually say pause?
they do. Not like we say pause, but yeah.
Y'all have a lot more instances where it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give a fuck. We be seeing titties, booty. Like we don't be giving a fuck. We see that shit all the time with our
We don't
friends. and
care.
that shit
See,
don't care.
it doesn't impact you the way it impacts us when we don't say it. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but is that an insecurity problem too?
Not an insane. I told you I have 2 middle fingers in the mouth, and I'm like, fuck you, and then I don't give a fuck what you think. I said it, nigga. I said it.
I'm just saying, like, if you secure in your life and somebody misunderstands something you say, that's not your fault.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm trying to stave that off. I'm cutting that shit off at the pass. So before you even think it, nigga, I'm telling you what team I'm playing for.
All right.
So.
But if they know you, what the fuck? All right, but okay, all right.
It's habitual at this point.
All right. Fucking Aggie ass. Aggie is. So I gotta learn to pause, okay?
Nah, you ain't. You don't have to pause. But yeah, it was just a pause moment. I just wanted to point that out. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, females don't have a
Nah, you
real
don't.
reason
You
to
don't.
use it.
But again, like I said, because of the conversation we had earlier, I'm just giving you
All right.
that.
I'll let you have it.
Just doing that.
I'll let you have it.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll let you man your security. I'll let you.
It has nothing to
guard.
do with any of that.
Yo, I be watching Mason Cam and them niggas like
And it's fucking-
if
yeah.
they forget it, it's
Yeah.
like social media murder for them. Like
Nah,
nigga,
that's a
you should have
fact.
added the pause. Like what? Is that
Because
important?
you got to understand, this is what we come from. It's kind of like if I go to New Orleans and somebody has like a Geechee accent, you know what
It's
I mean?
Creole.
Or Creole. I mean, whatever. I'm not from that. So I'm speaking purely from ignorance right now. But the pause
Okay.
and all of that, I'm from that.
Okay.
So I don't expect anybody outside of that to understand that.
No, I get
Nor
that.
am I here to educate anybody on why I don't give a fuck. For real. I'm going to say it. You know,
Okay.
it is lightweight and mature, and I do need to grow up. But not today. I'm not growing up today. Go ahead.
Clearly.
It's my birthday month. Go ahead.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Happy early birthday. I feel like this is my belated birthday present. This is probably your early one.
100%. 100%. That's how it works
This
out.
has been a long time coming. So
For sure.
you my birthday present. Hey, big brother. Okay, so
Can we get to the next?
Yes. Okay. I'm being a little sister here. Sorry. Next topic. How do you maintain bonds after a significant amount of time has passed or through distance? Like, what are some ways you kind of maintain the bonds you've built?
It's bugged out because I'm a recluse. Like, and it's good and bad. And in a lot of situations, highly unfortunate. Because when I pull back, I don't necessarily always pull back because something was done to me.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll pull back because I need to reevaluate the shit that I'm doing and how I'm being viewed and what I'm projecting. If that makes sense.
So I guess to me, it feels like, so like if I feel like I'm being worrisome to somebody or if I feel like I'm overdoing it, I'll pull back. Nobody has said anything. Nobody has complained. Nobody has made mention of it. But when it comes to me evaluating myself, like, Jessica, you might be doing too much. Chill
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
is that what it is? Like nobody has complained. Nobody has said you're doing too much.
Yeah.
You just
me.
feel you got to feel it.
Yeah, because I could be going through some shit in life, and
Right.
you have nothing to do with that. You've been a party to that.
Yeah.
You've been a party to that. Like something will happen, and I'll pivot and you just not pick up the phone. And it wasn't just for you. Literally, it was everybody. Like I literally went into that
Right.
space and was like, I'm not talking. Again, like I said, you've been a party to that. You know, coming out of that, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Coming out of that and then trying to reconnect was difficult
Okay.
because when I left, we had business dealings, and I had just like literally left everything on the table.
So is it difficult for you? If y'all don't know, I'm a therapist, so I think different. I ask different types of questions because it's just what I do. I don't be trying to therapize nobody. I just speak like this and found a way to get paid for it. But do you find it hard to allow? I tell my clients this all the time. Support is a noun and a verb. So if I'm your support, you gotta allow me to do it. Is it hard for you to allow your support to support you when it's time to be supported?
100%.
How can you call your support then if we can't do it?
A lot of times they send the cops to the door.
Mm.
And, I mean, it's sometimes that drastic. You
Okay.
know, I've gotten the time that I basically separated myself from the world. Again, you've been a party to that. I got numerous texts like, yo, I'm gonna send a wellness check, and that would bring me out for like 2 seconds just to be like, yo, relax.
So the bonds that you do have and appreciate, what do you do to maintain them? What do you do to show love or appreciation, even if there's a distance or it's been a significant amount of time? But like,
Listen, everybody that I love, I'm transparent with. Like they know fully well how I feel and why I feel that way.
okay,
Right? And it's twofold, because I do it, one, because you do need to know, and I also do it because I need you to understand, you know, my emotional state and my bond with you. So if you go left, you understand you're gonna think about it before you do that, because like, oh, this nigga feels this type
Yeah.
of way. If I do that, that shit might be
Right.
crossing them. You know what I mean? So that's why I do it as well.
okay. I guess for me, I'm like a super talk. I'm the opposite though. Like I feel like sometimes I'm extroverted as a defense mechanism. Because I don't want people asking me questions. I will reach out and do the most so that people don't ask or people don't worry. Even if I don't want to be bothered, I'll still try to maintain a certain level of communication with people because I don't want people to know what the fuck going on if something's going on. If any of that made sense.
No, I did.
It did. But yeah, okay. Just a question I had. I know some people find it hard to bounce back or pick up where they left off. Some people take shit personal. If you know you ain't did shit to nobody and somebody makes a pivot, why take it to the heart? If you know that people go through shit and sometimes you just gotta be understanding. So.
Because a lot of people pretend to know you. That's why. And I feel like I've been around a lot of people like that, and I've also killed a lot of relationships because of that. You know what I mean? Like, don't pretend to know me. I hate that shit. Like, either you know me or you don't know me.
No, that's a good one.
But don't pretend to know me, right? Meaning, if I'm not even in the room and you talking about me and you like, oh no, he doesn't like that, you don't fucking know me.
I can go with that. I feel that one.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people around that can pretend. I'm surprised you even got people that can pretend. Cause you
already know I don't have any
lying.
friends.
You got a battle axe over there.
Nah, I
you
don't
don't
have
mind
no friends.
swinging. Heads everywhere. Heads are rolling.
Zero friends. We don't play
Heads
no
are
games.
rolling. So I'll pivot into what are some things you find yourself outgrowing as you get older. Do you find that it's wild? Like, damn, I used to really fuck with that shit, and like I ain't fucking with it no more.
Yeah, cartoons.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy, but
All
yeah.
of them, like nothing animated whatsoever.
I don't. It's funny because I'm a little bit more nostalgic as far as that's concerned.
Okay.
So like, niggas gonna start cracking up. Listen, let me preface this with my birthday is on Tuesday. I will be 50 years old. So any of that nigga old suck my dick. So this the thing. Yes, I am. Pray that you get here one day. That was my defense.
Absolutely.
That was my defense
Absolutely.
mechanism.
Absolutely.
My defense
Too
mechanism.
many ain't making it.
But no, this is the thing. Fuck. What was the Flintstones, the Jetsons, shit like that, right?
You made plenty Rubble references just
And you did have, because you had the Barney Rubbles out. Yo, Jay had the Barney Rubbles out yesterday when I see him. He had the Gucci slides on.
This nigga had plenty jokes. So you don't even watch anything? You never done anime? You never been into that?
I can't get, Robotech.
Like Dragon Ball Z
Nah,
or-
Robotech was my form of anime because it wasn't really anime, basically. It was just Japanese made
I don't
cartoons
even know
and
what the
stuff.
fuck that is.
Voltron.
Okay, all right.
So Robotech actually came out after that, and it was just kind of like a whole. I think everything else followed like Pokemon and shit. Like I don't. Fuck
Okay.
I couldn't fuck with none of that.
Not even just like. So I'll give you one of mine, and this probably might be like. It ain't trying to be profound, but I feel like I've started to outgrow my own bullshit. Like I've started to like outgrow some stupid shit that I used to do.
Nah, I need specifics. That shit just sound crazy.
Do it like so now like I don't lose my temper. Like I've outgrown fussing. I've outgrown unhealthy communication. I've outgrown
I like the way you put that.
like I've outgrown settling for shit just to have people around. I've outgrown the need for validation. I've outgrown like I can say some silly
You have
shit.
not outgrown the need for validation. I promise you that. But go ahead.
I've
sounds
lightened
good
up
though.
on it. I've eased up on it. I don't need it as bad as I feel like I used to. Like I've outgrown shit like chicken nuggets, and like I eat like a grown ass motherfucker now.
Yeah. Wait, you used to eat chicken nuggets?
Yeah, who didn't?
This is the thing though. TikTok made me outgrow that shit. I
I
seen
feel
how
like,
they
but
made
that's
it. and I was-
a age developmental thing. Like if you, like in my 20s, I was dogging out Wendy's nuggets because I was in that place financially.
Yeah.
Like, but as you get older, opportunities open up. Know what I'm saying? Circumstances change. So now nigga I be on some lamb chops. Like you not going like I work hard. Like I heard y'all motherfuckers mentioning lamb chops yesterday. I said, what's so wrong with the motherfucking lamb chops? But you kind of outgrow just, and you're supposed to. Like you're supposed to evolve and do better and be a better version of yourself. Always striving for that. But I think what I'm surprised I'm outgrowing is some of our music, and I don't know if I'm old now. Cause I used to think my mama was old for playing her shit, but her shit was likable. I don't like none of this new shit, like whatsoever. None of it. So you brought up Sexy Red earlier. I'm good on that bitch. Like, she ever sees this, baby, run up and get done up. But I'm good on all of that. Like it does nothing for me. It is not entertaining. And I'm just surprised that I'm not as receptive to music as I used to be.
I'm starting to find myself in that same position. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm viewing my childhood artists, even going back to like my 20s and 30s, for what they really are, like entertainers. So we get so wrapped up in these entertainers. See, I think TikTok and TikTok, Instagram, and all that other shit kind of like fucked it up for a lot of it.
Okay.
Because you get to see who they are, as opposed before when I was growing up, the only thing you saw was the marketing, right? So I saw what you wanted me to see. Now
we get to see how y'all behave, your character.
Yeah, that whole thing. So it's a lot off-putting.
That's a good perspective, because I feel like the more you know somebody, the more you get to have a valid judgment of what you allow them to put in your life. Like, if you know Uncle Joe and them is fucked up, like you don't let Uncle Joe give you no damn advice.
At all.
Right. So I guess as we get to know celebrities and they let us in their lives, as intrusive as they do and as liberally as they do, you see their characters fucked up. And maybe that's influencing what I'm outgrowing. That's a good.
Ouch.
Mr. Glass over here. That was a good perspective, though. No, I appreciate that. Light bulb just went off.
Wow.
Because I'm a music head all day, so it kind of pisses me off. Like, why am I listening to all this old shit? Like, am I really stuck in the 99 and the 2000s?
I'll give you a perfect example. So Bad Boy was a really big staple
Of course.
in New York Fuck the world. I'm not talking about the world. I'm talking about my block specifically, right? Or my borough specifically, because Big was from Brooklyn, and pretty much that's literally how I think his first biggest check came from that whole situation. But forget all of that, right? Forget the fact that you know, Big in that whole situation, but now Puffy went and did what he did. Right? Well, he was doing what he was doing.
Right, it's now been exposed.
Now the shit is being exposed, and it just makes the music hard to listen to. Right? Think about R. Kelly. When R. Kelly did what he did, this nigga's fucking catalog was crazy.
No. Facts.
And then I have people that I know personally be like, I still listen to him. I'm like, nigga, you brain dead, because I can't listen to it with the same ear and enjoy it the same way knowing what this nigga did. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like a gay dude singing for chicks, but we don't know he gay yet.
Like Johnny Gill.
It's like 90% of them.
Look right.
And then what happens is when I find out that you're gay, and I was listening to I'm listening to this song totally different. I can't hear it the way I heard it.
Hey, look, I definitely don't listen to Road Be the Right Way, the same way.
There you go.
Okay.
So there's no way that niggas be like, yeah, but you know he's pissing on girls. And nigga, it was a child. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. And the dude, not for nothing, was amazing. Amazing. But he was pissing on, he's a pedophile.
So, like, I can't even listen to Drake. Like you said when we was in the car, like I gotta tap. Like I don't even feel comfortable.
Drake is over too. Kendrick done fucked that up.
I love
for me.
that.
Yeah.
I actually love it. And then I had a thought. Excuse me. I had a thought that maybe this nigga was collaborating with everybody, so when this shit hit the fan, can't nobody talk shit about him, because y'all niggas made music with me, y'all niggas ate off of me, y'all blah, 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 blah. This nigga was on everybody's everything. I'm listening to old shit.
So was Jay. His blueprint pretty much was Jay's blueprint. Think about it. Jay was hot every summer because of the fact that he was on everybody else's remix. Not because he was dropping albums. He wasn't dropping
albums. His
albums.
Was great. But his albums were great too, to me.
Some of them.
I mean, Best of Both Worlds and all that. I'm not talking about those.
No. I'm not. I didn't even get. I don't consider that one of Jay in his catalog at all either. So.
All right.
Nah.
But I definitely, I rarely feel away because I've outgrown my love for it. Like, I used to love when new music came out.
Me too.
Like, I used to go to, it's probably telling my age, I ain't that old, but clearly I ain't that young. I used to go to FYE or them little music stores and just sit there and listen to shit. Like, they had the booths where you can listen to the albums before you buy them. Like, I miss doing that and people actually having shit I wanted to listen to. I miss being eager for somebody to come out with some shit, because the shit that's out now, I done started listening to Afro beats and UK music, because motherfuckers like,
you gotta switch it up. You gotta switch it up,
wild.
Because the machine will definitely have you fucked up and listening to the same stupid shit over and over and over again. Now I will say, to TikTok's credit and Instagram's credit, like they will make an artist hot, right? Because they'll take that 30 seconds or whatever it is, and like these people
on Hammer Time.
Word. It's my people.
What up?
Cool Out Corner. Shout outs to them too. They do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do their thing.
But yeah, I just miss being, I don't know if that's my innocence fading from me, or
what's that?
Me just wanting to hold on to some shit. And it's like, I feel like all these new, you were saying that TikTok and Instagram will fucking shove it down your throat until you like it.
Big fact.
And I guess because it's so repetitious, you can't help but to, oh baby, like I've never heard that song in its entirety, but because I keep hearing, oh you my earth, I've never heard that song ever in my life, I will not.
You know how I look. First of all, I don't listen to her at all.
Me either.
I don't trash it neither. It's not my preference. And I stopped trashing her. Let me correct myself. I stopped trashing her, right? The reason why I stopped trashing her is this. I started listening to Lil' Kim the other day, and I was like, that was how Sexy Red. I started, Foxy, that was how Sexy Red. Like, we was already on.
A little bit more talent involved.
Nah, we was on. How? She wasn't writing her shit. Big was writing her shit. So what talent? She was performing? Come on, her memory was crazy.
Man, shout out to Kim. You ain't gonna get no rebuttal.
Big
no
Brooklyn
rebuttal.
all day.
God damn it.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying is that it wasn't that she had more talent. Remember, as far as rap is concerned, it's all about preference. We can't,
Okay, so to your previous point, we get to see more. We get to see more now. So because Sexy Red was twerking right after she had her baby, and like we didn't get to see none of these things with Kim. We get the poster. We get what, like you said, we get
Poster's
what they
iconic,
wanted us
though.
to see, but we didn't get any of the. We didn't get no tea until all the court shit started happening, and that's when you figured out you get a little bit more in depth with
You mean
people's details.
when she went to jail for perjury?
Right. Prior to that, you don't get to know nobody's business unless they in an interview talking about it. But now we get to see all of Sexy Red's everything. Yeah. We've seen a porno, like she got something out on Twitter. Like we didn't get to see none of that back then. So I guess
Sure we did.
you had to buy the tape.
Don't
like
matter.
this shit is being
You
pushed.
said we didn't, but you said we didn't get to see it. We got to see it.
It was not put. You know how freely all this shit is given. Like everything is like instantaneous. As soon as something happens, these niggas had to go dub it, burn it, sell it.
Africans was on the corner with the blankets.
Right.
It was easy.
So
It was easy.
the rest of the world didn't see it. New York probably already knew that shit. The rest of the world did not.
They
We had
them
no
shits.
clue.
Niggas was on Wall Street with the blankets.
We had no clue.
Selling Tybo joints and R. Kelly.
But we kind of get to see like in her life, and I guess that helps us form like a judgment in what her character is like.
Right.
I know the influence is probably there for the deal and the money, and like I seen, you know who Suki is? Sukiana.
That bitch is ignorant as fuck.
She is, but she came up with a video maybe like a year or two ago, and she was just like, "Y'all, this is really not me. I signed a contract. I have to put these things out. I signed that I would do these things, like, and maybe that's what's contributing."
I need more info. I just need more info. I can't.
No, I feel that, but she came up with the song. I don't know if you heard it. Now I'm eating his ass, and he eating my ass, and eating his ass. And she was like, she didn't want to do that, but she was forced to because she signed a contract to do all this blah, blah, blah. But she do be doing some raunchy ass shit, but I get, like, you do shit for the money. You do shit because you want to take care of your family, and you settle. So. I put a question up. How do you stay relevant without compromising yourself?
No, there's more to that question. I ain't picked that question because of that. There's more to that question. Read the whole thing.
That is it. How do you stay relevant without compromising?
Okay, no.
You thought
I'm
it
at
was
this
the
one.
last one.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
Without compromising yourself. You gotta stay, all right. You know what's so crazy about that thing? That question in and of itself? Is like you gotta stay, everybody be like, yo, you gotta stay true to yourself. I'm like, nigga, you cannot, I'm gonna flip this. You cannot sell ice to an Eskimo.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying? If you got ice, then the nigga next door got ice.
Right.
The nigga outside your door has ice.
Right.
It's not a viable product. So it's not about do you type of situation. And in terms of being relevant without compromise, when you say, let's understand what you mean when you say compromising yourself though.
So to me, compromising is being if you know do you trust your intuition when you feel something?
Most times, yeah.
So compromising would be going against it.
Going against your intuition.
Going against what you know in any perfect situation you would never do of outside of anybody or anything's influence. Some shit you would never do,
Right.
but you allow yourself to be compromised. You allow
Alright,
yourself
cool.
to be influenced.
So let me get back to it then. In order to make that work, you literally have to embody being a hustler. You have to be a hustler.
Explain.
I mean, you have to work. You
Okay.
understand? And I'm not talking about a regular 9 to 5. Of course, you need a regular 9 to 5 because it's a means to an end, and it's basically gonna fuel or fund what you're trying to do anyway. I'm talking about like when you have something, study what you have.
Okay.
Right? But then it's a day in, day out grind.
Okay.
Most times when we start something, we're looking at the end result of what we're starting. That's why we started.
Never the in between.
Never. We're talking about, all right, they're like, cool, check it out. I like this, right? this could get me $1 million. It may very well get you $1 million.
Right.
5-6 years from now.
Right.
Right. But they're not willing to grind, so that's why they burn out after the 8 months or whatever, or even a year or year and a half. But they never achieve that because they're like looking at the end result as opposed to that. So what do? We compromise.
They get tired.
Exactly.
Okay. I feel that. Look for the easy way.
I don't want to necessarily say the easy way. The plan that they have, they think that that's what it is. That's gonna get me there. That's the plan. But we never apply it to a timetable.
I'm here for this perspective. Okay.
You know.
So this is what I'm hearing, and this is what I'm gonna just regurgitate it back out. You compromise yourself when you don't grow with your plan. Like when you don't, because I feel like if you come up with any idea, you have to allow that to evolve with how you're evolving too. Because just because you write something down on the paper don't mean that's how it's going to go for the entire duration.
Yeah, but you can't start immediately after you write it down on paper. And the way I grew up was every time I tried to start a venture or something, the first thing that they would ask for is a business plan. Do you have a business plan?
Right.
We now, because money is so freely thrown around, we now forego that whole situation. We think we don't need it. We think that we're just going to turn on the camera, go viral, right? And then we good. You understand what I'm saying?
Because we've seen it happen.
Because we've seen it happen.
Random. It's almost like the lottery. You think you can win.
It's exactly like the lottery. Because when you think about, come on, the platform, Instagram, for instance, like that platform is huge. You would drop in a bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you would drop in a bucket, then you gotta do more, and you have to do things that are different. And then I also heard a very interesting thing with regards to Instagram or any of those platforms is never gonna let you win the way that you want to win. And I'm gonna tell you why. They're not gonna let you win because of the fact that if let's say you have 1 million people on your platform.
Okay.
All 1 million people, 1 million people, they each give you $1, $1 million, right?
Right.
Instagram is never going to let them all see the content at one shot because they need to be able to sell advertisement. So why would I let that happen where my advertisers don't even need to come to me? They just come to you.
Right.
You're the creative.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, Instagram, all of those platforms, I'm not just calling out Instagram, but all of the platforms, they're never going to allow you the latitude to actually win. They charge you. I have $1 million viewers, right? And to boost a post, Instagram charges me. I have 1 million viewers. Why the fuck do I need to boost a post? Send it to all of them.
No, that's
these are the people that actually, you know what I mean?
I'm following.
But you want me to pay you to get it out.
So they can see it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think that the organic way to grow, organic growth right now is ultimately like non-existent. You got to take it offline in order to grow organically.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask this question too, because this is I put these two together because they kind of went hand in hand for me.
Right.
So how do you see yourself keeping up with how fast technology is changing? I feel like the in-person shit is gonna make the difference because
100%.
They were talking about how like by 2030 you're not gonna be able to tell AI from real people.
100%.
So I'm just like, damn, if me and Styles are up here and we're talking, damn, AI can mock us, AI can simulate us, like we're doing a pod, like that's wild as fuck.
100%. They're doing it now.
Right.
They're doing it now. You write the script, AI will definitely say it in your voice. They're doing it
right.
now. It's gonna be, yeah. All right. So technology is never gonna stop.
Right.
Period. It moves at the speed of light. Right?
Absolutely.
Your pivot game and your imagination is the only thing your pivot game and your imagination is the only thing that's going to separate you from everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like for instance, a Charlemagne and stuff like that, a Joe Budden's, Joe Rogan, like the way that you pivot, you know what I mean, is going to determine your success.
Right.
You know, or your ability to pivot is going to determine your success. You know, so you have to stay up on shit. You have to stay up on shit.
It's so much going on though. It's like, how do you even figure out? But I guess if you hustling and you got your niche and you are Like you focused on the brunch hour, like you focused on what you can do to make sure what you are doing is keeping up with trends or just I don't because I don't think you compare yourself at all. You're
To
not
what?
that. To other people. You do what you do. You in your own lane for real. Like
I mean,
there's no
I
need.
try not to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do what. Put it to you like this. I do what everybody else does. You know, there's definitely a cause and effect. Right?
Okay.
I had an idea as to what I wanted to do as far as a podcast. Like I started this podcast platform because I wanted to throw brunch events,
Okay.
but I didn't want to compete with the promoters already that were actually in that lane.
Gotcha.
So what I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what? I'm not gonna be a promoter. I'm gonna create my own platform, build that platform. Now I have a built-in audience for
Right.
my shit. Now I'm automatically a promoter. I don't have to basically be cool with anybody else to make my shit happen.
Right.
I got my own shit.
So just like with the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
you put a spin on it because now you're not just limited to your borough. Like now you've been traveling.
Nah, we
across-
outside.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah, we outside.
Like for real. And I feel like because you're doing an in-person thing, you are pivoting with what's going on, not even realizing you're doing some shit ain't nobody else really motherfucking doing. But because this is an in-person thing,
Yeah.
technology can't fuck with the in-person.
Yeah, I can't. This is my thing. Fuck Zoom. And
Right.
shout outs to everybody doing it. This is no slight to you. It didn't work for me because for 4 years prior to me even attempting to do something on Zoom, everything was in person. Like all my co-hosts, we sat at my kitchen table and we all did it there.
Right.
Right? Because I can look at, it's not just audible cues that are delayed if I'm doing it on
Right.
Zoom, but it's also the physical cues that we take things from and stuff like that. And it just feels better. And it feels better to the listener.
Hey yo, ain't no hold on, let me fix my light and hold on, my child. Nah, this
It
shit is like
feels
live
better.
and living color and real time and
I could, you know me, I'm quick with it. I'm quick to tell somebody shut the fuck up. Now, if I do that on Zoom, you might take it the wrong way. But if I do it in person,
in context.
niggas is not gonna really take it any type of
Right.
way. You know?
Right. I definitely applaud you and commend you and definitely wish infinite abundance and blessings over this venture. Cause I really fuck with how y'all be traveling and doing this shit. Cause you ain't just talking about it.
Listen.
You're literally doing the thing you set out to do.
I was blessed to have, 2 other brothers sit down after I was like, listen, this is what I'm trying to do. You with it? I don't have no bread. Everybody coming out of their pocket to do it, but the end result is this. And down the line, anything that we make off of it is 50-50. You get what I'm saying? Whatever
Yeah.
comes from that. And this is my plan to actually get the bag. So I'm not just like, yo, let's go create the content and then see what happens.
Right.
Nah, there's a whole plan behind this whole shit.
Right.
There's a whole, like everything. There's something behind it.
Absolutely.
So when I pitched it and then they decided to actually go out on their own dime with me to make it happen, that shit was like damn near unheard of. It doesn't happen.
Go mode.
You know what I mean? It doesn't happen. We hit Maryland. We hit New York, of course, because those are home base. Then we hit Houston. We hit Dallas. Now we out here. So,
Queen City. Definitely proud of you. Because you definitely put me on to the plan and to see it, I feel like a proud mama. I really do.
appreciate it.
Yeah. So I hit our last topic. Do you feel fake when you support people, even if you don't like their content, or do you feel like you're just being a truly supportive and genuine person? Because I don't be liking a whole bunch of motherfuckers' content. I'll double tap it just because you had the confidence to put this bullshit out there. But do you feel like you're being fake when you support people that...
I think that I've been blessed for everybody pretty much to know my stance on it. Like, I don't listen to a lot of podcasters like that. I've had podcasters come on this platform and I'm telling them flat out, like, listen, I dig you, I dig the content. I don't listen to the podcast like that. I will, you know what I mean? And I do occasionally do it, but I'm not that. I don't ever pretend to be like, yo, come on this platform.
Right.
I really dig what you got going on over there. And those episodes of fight. Nah, I don't do none of that because you know. And I know that niggas don't support it the same way. But then I tell podcasters all the time, you're not my audience anyway, so I don't get offended.
That part.
You're not my audience.
That
Your
part.
audience might be my audience, but you're not my audience. So I don't get offended when that happens, and I expect the same when I do it. You know, the same
Right.
type of grace when I'm like, listen. But I tell niggas like I don't do it.
Has anybody ever told you they don't like what you do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Point them out.
I've been told,
run up on
yo, you got the brunch hour. So basically there's a disconnect between the name and what the actual podcast is about, right? But this dude, he's my man, kinda, but he's a clown. Because when I think about it, I'm like, yo, from the inception of this, the entire format of the show was a fucking menu. So now I know you really talking out of turn and you just like the sound of your fucking voice. But this is why I'm me. This is why I just like, I don't even talk to niggas because I just don't, I can't. Like, if you gonna come to me, like, I live for constructive criticism. I live for feedback.
That might be some Leo shit. I'm here for it.
I listen, I've had people, you know, in my inbox like, I don't agree with X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. For me, that's a learning moment.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I've also had people like, yo, I really fucks with what y'all doing over there for these reasons. You know what I mean? And then I walk away and I'm on cloud 9 for the rest of the day. And then we get back to work tomorrow. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you? Because I feel like you interviewing me right now. Let's talk about you.
Go for it. I can ask you questions. God damn it. Like I said, if I see something, I admire people's confidence nowadays. And because I'm not so receptive to a lot, I don't ingest a lot of information that is not relevant to my life. So if I see some shit and I'm like, all right, you go, girl, and I'll just scroll. I won't say anything negative. I don't really give feedback to people that I know are probably too sensitive. I only give constructive criticism to the people I know can take it, because I don't know everybody. Everybody don't know me. I'm always coming with good intentions. I always speak and move out of love. Everybody might not receive it that way, so I'll double tap and keep scrolling.
Yo, listen, my new shit is God told me to mind my motherfucking business, right? So sometimes it's not even my place to offer
That part.
constructive criticism, you know, especially for like the headstrong people that just, you know, moving at light speed, you know, with the ferocity of, you know, the fucking, I don't know, the force or whatever, you know, they don't have time to stop, slow down, and evaluate what they're doing. You know, so I don't even have time for it.
For the record, I would like to say if y'all don't like what the fuck I'm doing, you can say something. So you made the statement, I look unapproachable, and I feel like maybe if I'm doing something people don't like, I already look unapproachable. So
if they know you, they know that you're approachable.
No, if they know me,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
legit
If I
know.
don't know you, you look unapproachable.
But regardless of how I come across, is that a barrier for you to tell somebody some constructive criticism? If you see something that can help me, damn, she look unapproachable, I don't want to tell her ass she gonna, like, is that enough to keep?
No, because if I've been around you, I already know whether I could say it or not.
Would you not? You don't do that to people you don't know. You don't give constructive.
The people that I don't know?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
No, fuck them. They gonna sink or swim. They gonna do what they do. It's not my place. And I'm not even saying it like that. It's just really not my place.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I feel that.
If you put your shit out, you understand what I'm saying, then you're inviting criticism.
Agreed.
You get what I'm saying? So
Agreed.
when I'm listening, what I'm hearing from you is just in general.
I'm not saying walk up to the nigga around the corner.
No,
I'm talking about like if there's some shit going on and you're invited to be a part of it, or if there was like a guest host, or if you're like, would you not give constructive criticism if?
In that space, all right. So for instance, I'm a martial artist, right?
Okay.
So when I don't compete anymore, but when I do go, because my cousin's actually doing this thing right now. But when I go, I'm tempted, and when I'm seeing, you know, sparring matches and stuff like that, I'm tempted to offer
correction.
Yeah, just a little bit, and I have to temper that because of the fact that that's not my place.
Okay.
It's not my place. I don't know you. You do what I do, and you might be doing it, and it should look crazy. But I don't know you. That's somebody else's problem. Go ahead and handle that. But if I know you, right? Let's say that that's somebody else's student or my man's student. then I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna say something.
Well, do you see this going on a lot just in the lanes that you're in? Do you see a lot of fake love and support? Like, you know damn well.
Yeah, but I told you, in my grown age though,
mind your business.
it's not even mind my business. It's just kind of like, there's a saying that, you know, what you eat doesn't make me shit.
Right.
So what you doing, that's cool. What I'm doing, I think is cool too. You understand what I'm saying? If you
True.
think that, you know, you over here just double tapping for the sake of it, you can recognize the real love and all of that, right? But remember, the goal isn't the double taps from the people that are in your orbit. That's not the goal.
True.
Because they're gonna, you know, I have people that are near and dear to me that don't double tap like that. You understand? And I get it.
That's facts.
Yeah, but I get it. But remember, at the end of the day, just because they're near and dear doesn't mean that the shit, your talk track is their talk track. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that what excites you excites them. They like you. They might
Okay.
not necessarily like the material, right? I have people near and dear to me that don't even fuck with podcasts.
I feel that. I
You
feel that.
understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't, there's a lot of fake love, but fake love is marketing. It's not even fake love. You can't even call it that anymore. It's marketing.
I feel like all of these questions, kind of the technology, the fake love, the staying relevant without compromising, all of that shit kind of falls into the same little grab bag of, like, are you being genuinely yourself? Are you evolving and learning who you growing into? Are you embodying that so that you don't compromise? You don't show fake love. You don't
Listen,
fall behind.
what's even crazier, like this right here, because you know my birthday is Tuesday and I do have a birthday wish. I wish that I could bump into somebody that's gonna jump in my inbox, be like, yo, that segment is trash. Cause I'm gonna be like, that's cool.
Not for your birthday.
No. I'm gonna invite him to a conversation. Let's have a conversation about it, because I'm trying to grow. So I'm gonna ask qualifying questions as well.
Understood.
But
I'm on a time limit.
What you about to get kicked off?
I'm on a time limit.
Yeah, so yeah, you outside, but not really.
I'm on punishment. I told you they been goddamn.
Street lights just came on.
You can't ban a snowman.
But my whole thing is like, I want that person. And Bob used to always, she still does to this day, like, podcasters won't invite me on their platform. If I
you too
ask,
honest?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but if I ask to come on their platform, it's not like I'm getting denied, but I won't be invited. niggas will really be on some like.
Is that really the trend? That's still.
I don't know if it's a trend, but I know it's a thing, you know, and I'm not offended by it or whatever, you know, and she'll be like, yo, you're just too
Real?
something, is something, you know what I mean? Like your mouth is a little too crazy. But I mean, I think that, you know, again, I'm not with the rubbing elbows with niggas. I'm not about the go along to get along. That's not
Okay.
me. Fuck that.
That's called settling to me.
Is it?
To me. Come on, let's book it.
I think I was on Rodis' joint, right? And shout outs to Rodis. Rodis always show up, always. Word. But nah, you got kicked off.
They did. It's
But
crazy.
you can jump back on. Pause.
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying.
That's
saying.
like number 74.
Nah, that's fine. Keep counting.
Golly.
And get to doing what you do.
Golly.
But see, the thing is, Rod, my thing is I can't do Zoom. It has to be in person, you know. And I know that you and I in person, the shit would be crazy. Pause. It would be, nah, seriously, it would be. Rod is your real one, you know. And I need to get out to Chicago, actually.
I want to come.
Oh, now you doing it? You're more than welcome.
Who?
Huh?
Who you talking about, me?
You just said you want to come. And
I want to
said,
go to Chicago.
All right, Jess. You continue doing what you're doing. I'm
Okay.
gonna talk to the people real quick.
My bad.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Let me jump back.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
We good. But yeah, that whole thing. Yeah. So that's my birthday wish. My birthday wish is that I actually had people in my orbit that would, you know, that actually listen to the show and then would critique the show, because I'm all about growth. You understand? Because then it's gonna force me to think whether I go with the idea or not go with the idea. Like, I have people that I talk to, and all right, so let me explain me.
Sure.
You come to me and you like, yo, Styles, I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. I swear to God, 5 minutes in the conversation, I'm already thinking about the marketing and promotion. I'm already thinking about your demographic.
Right.
But that's the nigga that I am.
Right.
I am, right?
Understood.
So it's kind of crazy because niggas will come to me and I'm like, oh, you really wasn't ready.
Understood.
Not for me, just in general. You wasn't ready.
Look, I had a client. She again, I'm a therapist. For y'all that don't know. And she was complaining about her husband, how he says he wants to do certain things, and she's just like, I feel like I'm like that too. As soon as you tell me you want to do something, I'm already thinking of ways I can help things to blah blah blah. And I said, well, and he gets frustrated when she reminds him, hey, you said you want to do blah 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 blah. Sometimes an idea is not a goal. So sometimes people might come to you with ideas, but it's not yet a goal to them yet. Because the goal requires you to put things in place for you to achieve that. Sometimes they're just talking about ideas that they sounds fun to do.
Nah, 100%. But I think between the ages of 20 to 35, that might be the case. At 35, you've seen some things.
I feel you, but everybody's not developmentally where you are mentally, or everybody don't have that same type of
I'm
intelligence.
about to be 5'0", so I'm not expecting everybody to be where I'm at.
I get that.
You know, but again, you know, I've been trying to put shit together forever. Like I've had a magazine, a whole fucking magazine, and there's a whole story behind that whole thing. You get what I'm saying? So, and from that magazine venture, it put me in a space where it's like when I do have conversations where everybody, niggas make it sound cool, like, yo, I'm about to take a meeting for blah, blah, blah. But you're not ready yet though.
Yeah.
Right? So the meeting is, the meeting sounds good, right? So, but the fact of the matter is you're not really ready.
But that's part of, is it an idea or is it a goal? Because if you are, this is just my opinion, if you're operating up from a goal-oriented mindset, as soon as I tell you some shit, I already got, if I'm talking to you about it, I've already mapped out some shit. It sounds like just, maybe from the examples that you've given, these are just ideas that they just popped up with. And because you're a go-getter, they'll know you.
I think rap music got a lot of niggas fucked up. Like it's and when I say rap music, not everybody's trying to be a rapper, but niggas is really holding on to the shit that these rappers are saying. There's a lot of work that goes into this. And I feel like there's not a lot of, I don't want to say everybody's lazy, they're just not expecting it, right? So when you like looking at a nigga fucking, he's red, you know what I mean? Stomach is crazy, arms is crazy, and you're like, I want to do that. There's a lot of fucking work to get there. There's a diet. You got to get in the gym. You got to get the proper rest, right? So they're like, yeah.
And you got to give it time.
And you got to give it time. The most important thing. And a lot of people are impatient. I'm impatient. So I know far more people are impatient.
You got to give it the time.
You know, I want to definitely practice patience, but yeah, it's not.
Maybe you get something for your birthday.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot of fuck yous and shit like that, you know. And I'm quick to tell niggas to stop talking to me. Like, don't talk to me. But that whole thing. So this is what we gonna do. You covered everything.
We
you got
covered
here?
everything. We even did the model pose.
Let me see. Do you got that? All right. You sure?
Yeah.
Nothing else you want to talk about?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, what?
What is this?
What's that?
You talk about this?
What is it?
Marvel makes Robert Downey Jr. the new big bad villain, replacing Jonathan Majors. They replaced my man with a white man.
All right, stop.
Okay.
Because Ryan would slap my head off my shoulders.
All right, never mind. Okay.
Because it was something that we were supposed to talk about, and this is something he's very well versed on.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
My bad.
So I don't even want to do that. Stop slapboxing the mic.
My bad.
You did put that one in there. Gifts, money, and experience, and put that in there.
Yeah, what would you prefer? Gifts or gifts/money or time and experience?
Time and experience.
Yeah.
Who am I getting this from?
It doesn't matter. This is just your preference in general.
Oh, well, no, it does matter.
I didn't put a person on there because we discussing.
Yeah,
You can make that variation.
If it's a random person, give me money.
Absolutely.
But if it's like a family member, friend,
Give me money.
stuff like that, I'll take the experience.
Okay.
Because when I'm fucked up in life, I could draw on that.
I feel that.
You know,
I feel that.
The bread I might fuck up.
I feel that. I know a lot of people that would rather give some money regardless of what the fuck it is, because then with the money they can go do their own experience.
Nah, I could see that. But then that means that I'm receiving it from somebody I really don't give a fuck about. Like I said, give me a rando, he gonna give me some money, or pardon, she gonna give me some money, or he gonna give me some money, then I'm good. I could go fuck that up. I don't worry about that.
I'm definitely, the older I get, the more I want experiences, and I value people's time over money. The money's already printed, I can go get it. I can't get your time and the experience. That's something that has to be willingly given. I can get my own money.
Big facts.
I don't mind getting other people's money though.
Big facts. To flip it.
Let's not get that fucked up, nigga. The Zelle and Cash App do work. But I definitely, the older I get, I preference experiences over material shit.
Okay.
I'm good on that.
Bay nights, sexy nights, and good food.
All right, I ain't gonna get into your business, but I'm gonna get into your business.
Sure, let's go.
Single?
I am.
Lying motherfucker.
That shit trash.
Nah.
That is trash.
There's nothing trash about being single.
It is.
Why?
The experience isn't a pleasurable one when you're in it too long. Like if there's no
What the fuck does that mean?
like there's no I'm not enjoying this. I prefer to be in partnership. I'm just that person. I do better with someone than to be out getting in trouble. I like somebody holding me accountable.
I got you. And that's a very weird statement.
It's not even like on a codependent type of thing. It's just I don't like dating. This shit trash. Like
It is. The older you get, the worse it gets. You know, and that's because, and the reason, let me explain that though. The reason why the older you get, the worse it gets as far as dating is concerned, is because remember, you have way more experience. With every passing day, you have more experience.
Yes, sir.
So when you're talking to me, I'm translating the shit.
Right.
And I'm already making up my mind like this ain't gonna work.
Immediately though, and I be feeling bad because I really be trying to give people a chance.
Yeah.
I really be like, all right, Jessica, you're not settling. You're allowing yourself to get to know somebody. And nigga, I be settling. I be like, nah, because shit be trash. It's trash.
But let me
Dating
ask you
is
a question
trash.
though, but why are you settling though?
It's not that I'm in relationship with people. I'm getting to know people and giving them my time, giving them energy, giving certain parts of me that I'm like, what's the pause?
I don't. Yeah.
Pause.
Pause. All right, cool.
Shit.
Wait, you didn't mean the certain parts.
Right. I just meant like.
So right, see, so that pause was valid. That was a valid pause. You're learning.
I just think it's trash because a lot of people, I guess nowadays everything is expected.
Right.
There's no work being done. There's no time being allotted for you to kind of get to know people. People want shit from you without earning it.
Yeah. And
because I give a lot, I feel like people can sense that on me. And I don't like some of the attention I get. You know, as a Leo, you get attention, period. Like I don't have to do a lot to get it. So when I do get it, I don't like to feel like you're here with a purpose to get a need met and not to reciprocate to me too.
Yeah, I'm big on reciprocation too. That's a big thing for me.
Maybe that's the problem I'm having with dating. People don't reciprocate. Maybe that's what I
yeah.
can give to them.
Or maybe you're just reading the shit wrong.
Read the book for me, then read the page.
No. What I'm saying is this: you're reading it wrong because maybe that person is gonna sound fucked up, but I don't mean it like
Let's
this.
go.
Is not into you like that,
Okay.
right? And it just to piggyback off of what you just said, and not even to remix it because you just said this literally. It's your. I don't even know how to fucking say this.
Be blunt, nigga. You not you tongue tied over here.
Yeah,
We
nah,
don't do that here.
The person is not into you like that, and
But
and
if-
unfortunately, they're gonna say what they need to say in order to further the nothingness of what you've built.
Which is my point. Like, there's no substance. People don't have depth. Like, I've had the worst time dating since I've been in Charlotte, and I attribute that to me being raised in VA. And I feel like anything north of, like, North Carolina, like, you a different type of person. Like, I feel like I'm a little bit too outspoken for people here. I'm a little bit too blunt.
Right.
I'm a little bit too direct.
Right.
I have very, very thick skin, so shit don't bother me for real, and I can go back and forth with it. And I feel like men don't think that that's like ladylike.
Yeah.
And I feel like I intimidate a lot of people out here. So, for instance,
me
I'll
ask you a
say
question,
something like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh my God, you so like, nigga, you can't tell I'm being sarcastic, my nigga. Like, I gotta explain my jokes to you, nigga. I don't wanna fuck with y'all country ass. I mean, if I get somebody from Charlotte, my bad. Like, but I ain't been having no motherfucking life.
You are, yeah. That's crazy.
I just have not had any luck since I've been here. I tried one person since I've lived here recently, and he fucked that shit up royally. So I'm like, that's why I don't fuck with y'all country niggas down here. And I be feeling bad because I want somebody to prove me wrong. I'm waiting on somebody to prove me wrong.
Okay.
But they do not. I feel like nowadays people want what they want without having to reciprocate.
Big facts.
And that's not cool.
All right. So what's your ideal first date since you're not involved?
Ideal first date. I'm fun as fuck. So I don't like no boring shit. Like, we can do a picnic or some shit, but like, let's go to the Museum of Illusions. Let's go like motherfucking bar crawl.
I said first date. You can't go on a bar crawl on the first date. Reason being is because y'all niggas gonna be too sauced to have any meaningful conversation. You can't get to know somebody and they sauced up. Stop it.
All right, dinner.
You don't have to have dinner. You can be creative. You're Leo. Be creative. What the fuck you talking about?
But I don't like boring shit. If we
You
got to a no.
You just said I don't like boring shit.
Right.
Okay, dinner.
If we got to a first date, that means our conversations have been had. We've been speaking. Like, I've been real picky now. Like, I don't just meet somebody and then it's happened. But nowadays, I would rather much have a conversation and figure out who the fuck I'm about to go out with.
I got you.
Because if we going to a range, like, how are we having a meaningful conversation and we blasting the little man 90 yards away? Like, so before we even get to a date, I would rather, who know you? Big Brother Styles in the building. Who know you?
Who is it?
Slim Kid _66.
She was just here last night.
Oh.
That's Petra.
Hey, Petra, look, I gotta get to know your name. Oh my God. You should have just said Petra. Petra ain't nowhere in the daggone title.
It don't matter.
It threw me off. So look, I just feel like if I'm even taking a chance on spending time with you outside of my house, I've gotten to know you a little bit first.
Okay.
So my first date can be something dope for real. Because we've already established.
Nah, you've established that. You haven't established the alone time actually being in person with this person. So all of that other stuff, that was just the application.
All right, no bar crawl.
You ain't had the interview yet.
Of course, dinner is cool. Karaoke is my shit. Like, we can do that shit all day. If you know somebody's a music lover, Petra, I'm sorry, girl. You don't know what I'm sipping on. Sorry. But I feel like if you're getting to know me, something about what I'm telling you about me should spark an idea for you to, oh, she says she likes painting, so let me do a painting sip. Or it doesn't have to be me coming up with it.
No, I mean, it doesn't have to be you coming up with it, but I'm just telling you I'm asking about an ideal date for you.
Paint night, karaoke, of course dinner, feed the fuck out of me. Shit.
But can you see how that's a little bit confusing?
No.
Cause you just hit me with the I don't like boring shit, and you was like, dinner. How the fuck? How exciting can dinner be? Unless you're doing like a blind taste test and stuff, shit like that.
So if I can't do a bar crawl, is wine tasting not a good first date?
Huh?
Is wine tasting not a good first date?
I mean, it's cool.
So no bar crawl.
You can't do a bar crawl. How you gonna do a bar crawl?
I'm not even saying like we gotta drink. It's like going to different. So I'll say this. I went on a first date with somebody one day, and we went to 3 different places that day. We went somewhere for lunch, we went somewhere for dinner, somewhere for after, like 2 o'clock in the morning pizza. We did 3 different dates in one day, and that was our first day. Lunch went so great. He was like, "Look, let's do dinner." Cool. Out chilling, whatever club we was at around here. Right. 2 a.m. pizza and called it a night. Like that was fun to me.
It sounds like a fire date. Sounds like a fire date. What's your ideal person?
That shit evolves as I evolve.
100%.
Definitely don't like the same shit I liked when I was 25.
All right, stop, because you're about to take me around the world. I just want to go across the street.
So
I'm talking
ideal
about,
person right now,
Yeah.
2024,
Yeah.
August the 4th,
August the 4th. What time is it? Yeah, that time.
8:26 p.m.
Yeah.
I like people that are genuine. I like people that are investing in themselves, i.e., some type of therapy, or they allow some type of outside influence to positively influence how they grow. I like
Time
somebody
out.
that's presentable.
I need you to stop right there. Just bookmark that for a second.
Okay.
So your man has to be in therapy?
No, I'm just saying.
He has to have a therapist?
No, involved in some type of inner growth, some type of evolution
Like
for
what?
themselves. So reading, fucking exercising, some like investing
Oh,
in your
got you.
health, wealth.
I got you.
Like some
All right.
type of like just growth in general. You cannot be stagnant.
Okay.
I'm too much of a motivated person to be with somebody that's not growing themselves, because I'll leave you.
All right.
Like I'll just,
Leave.
and on every level. Physically, I'll leave your ass. Like, I outthink people. Like, I hate being the smartest person in the room sometimes. Like, give me something to challenge me. I like men that can challenge me. I like men that ask appropriate and thought-provoking questions. I like a presentable looking man. Look, since I've been here, hey Gino, look, Gino can attest to this. Like, people here are kind of country. Like, I don't. Like, I feel like my soulmate is probably from Virginia. Can't be nobody from here. They got to be from outside of this state. Somebody that allows me to be me, because I'm different me's every day. So somebody that'll allow me to be whatever me I want to be.
I don't know. Different yous every day is kind of scary.
I might get up today and not be in the best of moods.
That's
and
a
it's
red
okay.
flag for me.
No, the fuck it's not.
You're not a Leo.
I am a fucking Leo.
I don't know about that.
Nigga, who gets up the same way every single day?
Me?
No, you don't.
Listen, I wake up grumpy as fuck every day.
Man,
Even on payday.
elevate, nigga.
Nah.
What do
Even
you
on
mean,
payday.
even on paper? No, I might wake up one day and be tired. I might wake up one day and have energy. I might wake up one day and want to fucking rearrange some furniture. I might wake up one day and want to be lazy. I might wake up one day and want to make breakfast. The next day you getting Pop-Tarts. Like, let me be who the fuck I'm going to be, and accept me for that and allow me to see who you really are. But everybody's not really willing to be vulnerable nowadays, because people do
Fuck shit.
fuck shit. They take advantage. They aren't like,
Have ulterior motives.
that's the trend. That's the trend. Everybody wants whatever they want without working for it. They want microwave satisfaction.
Microwave satisfaction.
That popcorn.
Funny as fuck.
I mean, set it and forget it. No, nigga, you got to work. You got to goddamn work over here.
I hear that.
Somebody's attractive too. You can't be over here looking like Akbak or goddamn Gargamel or something. Like, nigga, please be attractive. I ain't gonna say
give
I'm
me
the
give me
dopest.
an actor that suits your fancy.
What's the nigga off Queen Sugar?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The son? The son?
Ralph Angel.
Ralph Angel.
Nah, I mean, where the Ralph Angels at, goddamn it? Anybody black and healthy looking. Look, I'm a stickler, right? If you ain't got all your teeth, like, I'm like one of them
Yeah.
ones.
Nah,
like,
that's a fact.
It could really be a side tooth missing, but it gotta be like in the back. It can't be like one of the main.
Yeah.
You can't have your smile fucked up in the pictures. Like, I'm so big on that, and I hate that I feel like that sounds superficial. But you gotta have all your motherfucking teeth. At least the ones that count.
You said the one they all count.
They do, but if you got like so, I don't have my wisdom teeth.
Me either.
Right. But all the remaining, how many we supposed to have? 32?
32, yeah.
All the remaining 20, 28?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers is stout. Them niggas is postured, and they got a good foundation popping off. So when I like, a good smile is a real, like, I'm a sucker for
Somebody come
a
get
good
your girl,
smile.
please. Come get your
Never
girl.
trust dark skin and a smile is what I'm on.
Is that what it is?
That's my weakness, dark skin and a good smile.
I hate it. Teeth are important. I'm not gonna lean into it any more than you've already leaned into it, because then people gonna come for me, because I'm probably a little bit more reckless than you with regards to that. But yeah, the side tooth, the missing side tooth, it's kind of crazy.
I mean, some people can't help it, and it's
That's
like,
fine.
I ain't
I'm not-
knocking
yeah.
nobody, because shit be happening, cavities, you might have had it knocked out. Like, just life be lifing for people, and I don't want that to keep me from finding my soulmate. So soulmate, if you are out there and you are missing a tooth, we can go get that like at least replace it.
Just get
Just
like
need a
one
hole
of them.
there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get like a fucking chiclet or something. Just-
Nigga, you can ball up a gum wrapper or something and put that motherfucker there. You just gonna come out that shit just
All
with
right,
the bypass?
we going too hard. We going too hard. Because I'm actually giving this shit some thought right now, which probably ain't cool. So
Dessert. I hope you guys enjoyed your meal. Can I get you something off of our dessert menu?
What's for dessert?
nothing. You just gonna tell people where they can fucking find you.
Well, I've changed my name off social media from Blessed Jess to Goddess Jess. My own little personal reasons. I just wanted to do something a little different.
Red
but
flag.
all right.
Well, you got mad.
You ain't helping my cause,
I'm just
man.
saying though. I'm just saying.
You ain't helping my
fault.
cause. I'm not doing anything else because I've been like super career focused, getting licenses, and if y'all motherfuckers need therapy, hit me up. I'm probably licensed in your state, and if not, I'll get a license just for your motherfucking ass. So I'm really, really big on mental health right now. So I've been just focusing on building my career and my brand with that. I moved to Charlotte with the intent of starting a Black-only wellness center. So I've kind of shifted gears and been putting a little bit more in place to get that started. So my regular page, this one right here that you find me on, you can Goddess Jess. I'm Goddess Jess on everything, Twitter, TikTok, all of that, Snapchat. Don't come being worse, I'm a little creepy, because I'll block your ass. But outside of that, I've just been working on my therapy shit.
Yeah, I'm not blocking anybody. Unless it says like, yo, come see me suck dick. And I'm like, yeah, block. Like, you wasting my time, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out like how that's even a thing. I swear to God, I go on my stories.
The spam is getting out of control.
Right.
Like, I blocked the fuck out of them immediately. But yeah, I'm not really doing too much, but as I do, I will keep everybody posted, especially you. But yeah, I'm hoping like when you do your international show, I get an invite because I would love to fucking go out the country and be talking shit. I'm motherfuckers is stateside.
I'm appalled that you even said that, so I'm gonna just leave
Let's
it
go.
there. How you call it? Yeah. So now you can catch me, the Brunch Hour podcast. If you found me here, then you know where to find me. So I'm not even gonna waste my breath on that. Normally there's like a button here that I press and it tells you all the shit you need to know. Button's not here. Anyway, shout outs to Lim, shout outs to Ryan, shout outs to Shadra.
Shout out to Petra. My bad, girl.
Shout outs to Petra. She popped up over here too.
Yeah, she probably gonna fry me later.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. I was wrong. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this has been fun. I miss this. I really do. This has been very nostalgic and it's been good for my soul. So it's good to see you, big bro. On the agenda. I gotta pull up on a couple people.
Right.
So yeah.
I don't even understand when I say like come to New York and then we mention them niggas.
I'm coming specifically for you.
Who are those niggas?
Who are these niggas?
You know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here. We not talking about them niggas.
My family.
I'm like, yo, come to New York. She's like, yeah, there's a couple of people. Fuck them.
I got family there.
That's different.
Damn.
That's different.
Auntie, he ain't mean that. Aunt Liz, I'm coming to see you,
not at all.
girl.
Not a little bit. I was misinformed.
Cousin
honestly.
Sylvia, I'm coming to see y'all.
I can't with you. I can't.
It's that time again. And since we really don't know how to say goodbye, I'm not gonna say goodbye. But listen, what I will ask, pardon, I'm not even asking. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and shit. And that's homework. Also, there is no also. We'll catch you next week. We'll save a seat at the table for you.
I'm staying alive, I'm staying alive, I'm staying alive, I'm staying alive.
Yeah, y'all know how to get with me. DM me if y'all got some